W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Prostate Cancer by Graham Sharpe, narrated by Gareth Armstrong. Letter in the Metro, 25th of June, 2021. I have lost count of the number of friends I know who have complained of prostrate problems. I have stopped bothering to correct them. Ben Mundy of Wells, Somerset. Forward. When Graham told me he had been diagnosed with prostate cancer, it was at first a shock, but after I'd taken the news in, all the previous GP and hospital visits he had been taking made sense. He didn't want anyone to be told, which I really didn't like at all. That was something that I couldn't do, so I made the decision to tell our two sons. Our elder son, Stephen, lives in New Zealand, and we were going there to see him and his family for Christmas and New Year. I told him shortly after we arrived, and he took the news very well. I then told Paul when we returned home, and it was agreed that when I updated him on G's treatment and how he was feeling, he would keep Stephen in the loop. This worked very well, and I felt much better knowing that they were aware of what was happening. Graham was completely unaware that I had told them, but I felt then, and still feel now, that what I did was the right thing to do. And now he knows what I did, as I've just told him. Sheila Sharpe. Introduction, in which I prostrate myself. I vaguely recall having read an article many years ago, one phrase of which stuck in my memory. Most people affected by the disease will die with prostate cancer rather than from it. Thus it had never occurred to me to worry about the consequences of being diagnosed with prostate cancer, or PC, as I've come to call it. As a result of having read that article, I did, though, at least become aware of the spelling and pronunciation of the word prostate. Very few people, none as far as I can recall, have ever told me of the time they found themselves, or someone else, prostate on the ground. Those who wish to almost invariably use the correct word for that phrase, prostrate. There seems to be little confusion about the correct usage of the word prostrate in these circumstances, but many people have spoken to me about themselves or others being a victim of prostate cancer. I wonder why it is that a comparatively significant percentage of those who find themselves having to deal with the condition, or who are speaking of others who already have it, appear to struggle to name it correctly. I don't find it disrespectful or upsetting when people use the wrong terminology, but it does strike me that perhaps there is an unwillingness amongst men of a certain age, predominantly those who are not suffering from this extremely common cancer amongst males of advancing years, to
Sample complete. Ready to continue?